y'all doing this morning? Beautiful frosty morning. Cleaning out the dryer. And we have a pipeline that runs, you see them holes in the tree, runs right through here. That's natural gas. We're burning, cooking that corn. I've got my wood stove, burning carbon, wood, that's how I heat my home. We've got exhaust fans coming out of our barns. That's carbon dioxide. That's heat. And I Googled carbon in manure just to kind of give myself some talking notes, and all of the bullet points we're talking about how can we lower the carbon, lower the nitrogen out of manure, how can we convert it to electricity. And that's kind of the thought process. How can we lower the phosphorus in the manure with phytase? But I'm trying to think of a way that we can actually utilize the carbon differently, and it's with kind of this system that I've been working on and keep yakking about. It's the idea of getting it into a plant and just increasing the amount of days that we're growing things on our farm. It's been very wet. There's hardly any tillage, any cover crops in the area. We got these starting to come up. We're not getting the growing degree units that I wanted to get this plant multiplication. We might get warmed up. You can see it coming up pretty good in the frost. Pretty good time to look at it. But a lot of these plants that are extracting the carbon out of the manure, we still have some of the nutrients, but the carbon is what really makes plant growth. If you've noticed, when you take out a pasture, take out a fence row and you plant a crop there, doesn't matter if it's wet, whether it's dry, whether you put any fertilizer on it, the best crops you've ever witnessed in your life is going to be where nature was allowed to completely get the biotic glues and all the carbon and lock that in the soil. That's what plants go off of. It's not fertilizer, it's carbon. So that's why we're trying to place a seed above that manure and get it in a plant and get the nitrous out of our water lines. You know, I'm not really using much technology here. So anyway, I digress. If we can get some warm-up days, it's gonna look pretty good. All right, that's all I got.